Alright, so this is a bit of a trick I learned on the freezer wall, a little too late to save me on the LEDs for the landing wells and a couple other places, but I may wind up digging the wire out of that area and replace it with a lesser amount, if that makes sense. I've already stripped off the end of this black wire here. These two are close together, so what I figured I'd do is wrap the one as best as I could. Wait a second. That's pretty good. And then wrap it around this. There we go. Now we've got a firm connection and there's not going to be any crossed wires for the negative leads. Now the rest of this wire is sitting on a spool over on the wall, so what I'm going to do next is measure it out to where it needs to be with a little bit of a slack, and come over here with my cutters. Stretch out a piece in the middle without breaking the wire. And then voila. I'm going to do that one more time. And essentially this is the end, but there's not much of a lead on it. So what I'll do is, let's see here, we'll cut it, say, here. Let's measure it out to there. Well, actually what I may as well do is twist it all up. Let's get it really entangled here. And now I've got two leads here all ready to go. I just got to solder this up. This is a lot of thick metal right there. That's going to take a while to heat, but these other ones should go relatively quickly. Now the test we're all been waiting for all this time. We've got the power supply running at 11.5 volts. And here and there. We have light, folks. We have light. There we go. Warm white, red, yellow, and orange. Very similar tones. Subtly different effect. But it's much more, well, there's a pretty good look at the colors right there. The red looks a little washed out in the LCD, but it's distinctly more red than the orange at the bottom. And the yellow compared to the orange at the bottom, which is pretty good. Over here, everything's nice and bright. And finally, yellow is not firing. I repeat, yellow is not firing. Let me get in here and take a look. The yellow is now firing. It simply wasn't connected to the system before. I just gotta dash a bit of solder on that and it'll be all set. So that's good to see. Everything's lit up. So what I'm going to do now is feed all of the fibers back into the lights and flip the model over, and we'll see how this looks.